What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D, and hey, decided to come outside to make a video because haven't been out here in a while, and I needed a little bit of a change of scenery because since the news isn't changing, I figured I might as well change my scenery a little bit. So story time. Typically when I'm invited to like a party or something in my town, nowadays I usually look at the guest list, and if I don't like the people on the guest list, I don't go, because I noticed that the guest list typically dictates what the party is going to be like. So if there's like a Halloween party and I see people on the guest list that I think are way too far right for me, I don't want to go to that party. And honestly, I don't need to be at a social function where people I don't like are going to be. And typically I'm right about it. There was a Halloween party a couple of years ago that I looked at the guest list and I thought, you know what, not going to that party. Later I saw pictures from it, and there were people dressed up as MAGAs with, just make America great again, everything. And it's just not something I want to be around. Some people might say, oh, it's just politics. I don't need it though. Like, I am 100% happy at my home with my wife, or out to dinner with my wife and a small group of friends that I enjoy being around. So I don't need to be at these functions. And the reason why it's easy to tell what the party's going to be like is because the people who typically are invited to some of these functions, they know that what they're going to do is going to work for the party that they're going to. Like the people who dress up as MAGAs and wear like the long Trump make America great again, or take back our country, or the election was stolen type of stuff, they know those things are going to be a hit at those parties. And I did not think that twice in the same day I would be talking about racism in America in 2024, but here we are.
The images of four people dressed in long white robes and pointed hoods at a Halloween dance at the North Sydney Firefighters Club is drawing ire. Officials with the fire department have apologized to the community but declined to be interviewed today. People dressed as Klan members are not associated with the firefighting service.
So think about this for a second, because I often wonder how horrible people find each other. I watch a lot of forensic files, and anytime there's like a group of people who do something, I always think like, how did that entire group not realize this was a bad idea? I think the same thing with these guys who went to this function, this party. 4 people planned this, got the outfits, put them on, got into a car, drove to a place, got out of the car, went up to the door, and not at no time did not one of these people say, this might be bad for us. This is probably a bad idea. Maybe we shouldn't do this. Now, some of you are going to say, oh, it's because they're racist, and they wanted to portray that. And I agree in a lot of ways, but even racist people sometimes are like, you know what? This may be too racist for the public to know about us. No one did that. And that is shocking to me, because I just can't believe that in 2024, 4 people got together and thought this was a good idea. And then they went to the door. Now, and there was a black man there whose father was a firefighter for that company, who took the picture, who took the videos, who exposed all of this. If you're a white person and you're at a door and you're in charge of a party, and 4 people show up dressed like these guys holding a cross, and there's a black man there who you maybe consider him a friend, a colleague, or whatever, protect them. Tell them to leave. Don't let them in the door. The fact that these guys got to go in the party and then stay in the party dressed like this is appalling to me. Like, there's no way I'm reporting on 2 separate blatant racist activities here in America in 2024 that no one stopped, that had to be reported after the fact. And now people are apologizing after the fact. Grown ass adults didn't have the presence of mind, the intelligence, the critical thinking skills to think, this is a horrible idea, maybe we should stop this. God damn, America. Do better. period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.